5:16 right now. The composting program in Charleston is growing. 6 new drop sites are now open where people can take their kitchen scraps and leftovers, which are then turned into compost. That's dirt that's packed with nutrients. As Lisa Wiseman shows us, it's helping the environment and saving you money.
So your trash can and recycling bin are pretty commonplace, but you can also hang on to your food scraps, the little odds and ends from your kitchen. And sustainability experts say doing so can have huge benefits. After her workday is done, Katie McCain regularly heads out to her garden, a couple of plots at Corinne Jones Park in downtown Charleston.
This little thyme plant, and it was like this big and this tall.
As the City of Charleston's Director of Sustainability, McCain has seen firsthand the growth of the Charleston Compost program.
The support from the community has been phenomenal.
Going from just 3 places for people to drop off food scraps to now more than 20 spots across the county. And McCain practices what she preaches.
So for example, we grow a carrot, we can eat the carrot and even the greens, but if there's anything left over, you can compost that.
You can also compost that, or even that. Pretty much anything you can eat, just no raw meat or lots of oil or lard. The contents of the carts are picked up by trucks and taken here, the compost facility at the Charleston County Landfill and Recovery Center in West Ashley.
At that point, we're mixing it with ground up yard waste, which is the branches, the trees, the leaves.
Here you'll find 21 of these huge aerated piles. And they get steaming hot too, up to 165 degrees from the microbial activity. The compost facility sits in the shadow of the landfill, which is where food scraps go if you throw them in the trash. About a quarter of the landfill is food.
Food is actually the #1 item that ends up in landfills.
So keeping food out extends the life of the landfill up to 15 years, a benefit for taxpayers.
You know, one important thing also to mention is when food waste ends up in the landfill, it actually generates methane, which is a really harmful greenhouse gas. It's actually, I believe, 25 times more potent than CO2.
But that doesn't happen when the food is allowed to break down naturally, like at the compost facility. There, after about 12 weeks' time, you get this.
And that's really when the compost is quote-unquote finished, is when all of your material is virtually unidentifiable. You don't want to see an apple peel or a watermelon rind.
You can then buy the compost full of nutrients from here or elsewhere to grow more food.
And I'm really learning a lot more about planting.
Like here at the Urban Farm, run by the Green Heart Project in downtown Charleston.
This is celery, and we grew this here at the Urban Farm. The celery is ours, collards, a little smaller than what you see in the grocery store.
They have a market each Thursday afternoon, feet away from where some of the produce was harvested just hours before. It's all run on a pay-what-you-can model for customers.
So all of the prices for the items are suggested prices. It allows the community, everyone, to have access to the food that we're growing.
Each and every week, about 30 people come by the Green Heart Market here to pick up their fruits and vegetables, grown, of course, with compost. In downtown Charleston, Lisa Wiseman, News 4.
If you'd like to start composting, you have to take a quiz online to understand what you can and can't compost. If a cart becomes contaminated with things that can't be composted, the contents of the whole thing have to be thrown out. And once you complete the training, you'll get the code that'll unlock the carts. We have a link to this quiz on our website, abcnews4.com.